Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing something really important. When international students arrive in New Zealand, the number one priority is definitely finding a job. Today I'll be sharing a CV I personally used, my experiences, and practical tips that helped us. And I also want to make this very clear that everything I share is based completely on my personal experience, and this is guidance only and does not guarantee a job. Every person's situation is different, but I hope my tips help you navigate your own journey. When you first land in New Zealand, it's super exciting but also overwhelming, and you have to adjust to a new country, new lifestyle, studies, and living costs, and so on. And most of the international students have the top priority, and that is to how do I find a job to support myself. From my personal experience, what I found here is that jobs are available, but most New Zealand employers are looking for people who already have experience. They often don't want to spend time teaching someone from zero. It's because actually they don't have time. But having said that, this does not mean we should lose hope. We should try until we succeed, and effort and persistence are definitely the keys. Your first job might not be your dream job, but it will definitely be your stepping stone, as part time roles in supermarkets, cafes, restaurants, or retail, or anywhere else will not only cover your living cost but also give you local experience. Employers in New Zealand care a lot about soft skills, like communication, teamwork, reliability, punctuality, and etc. But even without New Zealand experience, you can highlight your previous skills, like whatever you did in your home country, like be it leadership role, customer service, or anything. You can just highlight those skills in your CV. Now let me show you the template that I used for my CV. So in the first section, you will write your name, then your mobile number, email ID, and LinkedIn profile if you have. Then we will have professional summary section, or personal statement, or career objective, whatever you want to write. And in this section, we will write 4 to 5 sentences maximum, that mentions like what you're studying, and what are your experiences, what value you might add, and why you have chosen this industry. And just be concise in this section. For instance, back then, there in my home country, I had experience in administration, customer service, and banking sector. And here in New Zealand, I have an accounting intensive experience. So yeah, I can write like that, and you can also write similar to that. Apart from that, you can also mention your skills that can add value to the organization, and also mention why you have chosen this industry. Then the third section is key skills. Here you have to list key transferable skills that relate to the job application that you are applying for. For instance, in my case, it would be like customer service, communication, problem solving, teamwork, and um, so on. And you can mention those skills that are relatable to the job application here. Additionally, you should also explain where and how you used those skills, right? For instance, in communication skills, I can write like communicated complex banking information to customers, ensuring they understood the account details and service options, you know. So something like that you can mention. And the most important thing is that in this section, you should always just start your sentences with action verbs, like communicated, demonstrated, um, fostered, and etc. Now, the fourth section is qualifications, and here you should always start with the current qualification. Okay. So, firstly, you'll write your program title. Like in my case, it's Masters of Professional Accounting, and then your institution name and location, then dates. Okay. So in my CV, I've only mentioned the master's program, which I'm currently doing here in New Zealand. But it completely depends on you whether you mention the other titles like bachelor's, plus two and all. Fifth section is your work history. Always start with the recent one. It's similar to what we used to do in Nepal. And also mention community involvement if you have, like Lions Club and so on, and also like sports involvement, any project that you did during your college time. So yeah, you can mention those if you have. Then comes interest, which is as similar to that we used to do in our home country. And then the last one is the reference. um, Here you have two options, like you can either list your referees or you can simply write available on request. If you are listing the referees, then you have to provide details of two people who will speak up positively about you and confirm your relevant skills and personal attributes. But before mentioning the referee's name, just inform them that hey, I'm mentioning you as my referee in my CV. So yeah, you should do that. And if you're writing like available on request, then you don't need to do anything. And remember that this CV template worked for me, but it does not guarantee you'll get a job. Use it as a guidance and tailor your own CV to your skills and experience. And also one more thing, CVs are scanned within few seconds, so keep it as simple and concise as you can. And also I would suggest you to customize your CV as per the job vacancies. Now let's jump into networking. One very important thing in New Zealand is that connections and references matter more than anything else. And even if you don't have any references here in New Zealand, or you don't know anyone personally, you can still build connections. Like you can visit events, temples, community centers, and talk to people. There are many Facebook pages, WhatsApp groups, and all. And remember that you have to initiate conversations because you are the one looking for the opportunities, right? Let me share you my husband's story. After we landed here in New Zealand, within few days, he started visiting places, the local areas, like temples, shopping malls, dairy shops, restaurants, and so on. And at one place, luckily, we met a person over there, and she was so helpful to us. She guided us how we can reach to manager, but unfortunately on that day the manager was not available. So I think within the second and the third visit, we managed to meet the manager over there, and requested if there is any job available. And we requested the manager, if there is any job, then please consider, um, you know like that. And I think it took around 2 to 3 weeks for him to get that job. you know so the lesson is like, try until you succeed. Your effort and enthusiasm, are the things what really matter the most. So rejection or silence doesn't mean failure, right? Again, this is our personal experience. Your journey may differ, and there is no 100% guarantee. But yeah, persistent effort usually pays off. Also, do follow ups, hand in your CV, then revisit after a few days to show genuine interest. And also remember, don't overdo it. Now, let's talk about where and how to apply. Few big names where you can apply are the Warehouse, Pack and Save, Woolworths, Bunnings, Noel Leeming, and other local restaurants, dairy shops, Lotus shops, small retail stores, etc. The big houses have their own website to apply, which I'll be sharing the link in the description box. Or you can also apply through Seek, TreadMe, or other online applications. Other than that, you can also go through Facebook job pages or WhatsApp group pages. From my personal experience, Seek, Indeed, uh, there was mostly rejections. I don't know why. So I would suggest you combine online applications with physical visits as well, and networking definitely for the best results. To wrap up, finding your first job in New Zealand is challenging, but it's possible. Just make your CV clear, simple, and professional. Build connections, references. So effort and enthusiasm. Follow up, but don't overdo it. And remember, rejection is part of the process. So keep trying. From my personal experience, what I truly believe is that getting a job in New Zealand is mix of everything: your hard work, consistency, focus, references, and sometimes even a bit of luck. All these together increase your chances of success. On that note, I hope this video gives you motivation and practical tips to start your journey here. If you found it helpful, please like, share, and subscribe, and leave your questions in the comment box. I'll be happy to answer. And yeah, thank you for watching, and good luck to all international students starting their life in New Zealand. Thank you so much. Bye. See you.